Hey everyone, this is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast. And what I've got today is a little comic book haul that one of my friends, he's kind of selling some of his stuff. So I was like, let's see what you got. And I picked up a bunch of kind of dollar comics, but at the end, I've got some pretty decent books in here as well. So let's start out with my non Marvel, non DC. All right. We start off with this one. For those who don't know, I'm a huge Metallica fan, and most people know I'm a huge Lady Gaga fan as well. But Metallica, been a huge fan of theirs for a long, long time. And he had rock and roll comics, and we got Metallica. He also had Bon Jovi. I didn't need Bon Jovi, even though I do like Bon Jovi. But I had to get the Metallica one. That is awesome. So glad to get that one. And I know I think there's more than one issue like that of Metallica, one comic of Metallica. And next, 80s. Huge 80s fan. Well, I grew up mainly in the 80s, and some of the movies I absolutely loved. And here's one from, one of the comic book takeoffs on the movie. What year is this? About right around 19. It says 1980 on the cover. Time Bandits. For those who don't know what this is, look it up. It's about this kid. He somehow, and I don't remember, it's been a long time since I've seen it, where he gets on this magical ship that kind of goes through the sky and goes through time, like through time warps, like wormholes and things. And he's got all these little people with him, dwarfs, midgets. I don't know the proper terminology, but so I'm going little people. And it's really, really a fun movie. Really fun movie. And growing up, I liked this movie a lot. You know what? I'm going to have to go find it and watch it again because, again, I really like that. Next, kind of a different end of the child perspective when it comes to movies. I found 3 out of at least 4 comics. I don't know how many's in this run, but I found 3 of them. And I do love these movies as well. It is Child's Play. This is issue 1, Child's Play 2, and this is issue 1. And I believe they all 3 of these come from the same run, as far as I know. Here's issue 2. It is Child's Play 3, which I find odd. There you go. He did not have issue 3, but I got issue 4, and that is Child's Play. I don't know why this wasn't issue 1 in the run. Don't know. So that's pretty cool. Again, I really like these movies. So figured I'd pick those up. Again, I got to find issue 3 and whatever else is in it. Now let's go to some Marvel comics. And this, again, from another movie that I really like. This is Blade, the Vampire Hunter. This is issue number 4. This is $1.95. So I'm guessing this is probably mid-90s on this one right here. There we go. Love this. Love Blade movies. Wesley Snipes, for me, knocked it out of the park. So, again, this is the first Blade comic I have. And I'm kind of ashamed to say that because of how much I love the character. And I've been here. They might have a reboot for that too, which would be pretty cool. All right, let's go with some Captain America. Number 422. Right there. Looks pretty cool. Is anyone ready for Ballistic? I am. I'm ready for Ballistic. Over here. Pretty cool there. And let's see. 425. I picked up a couple of those. That's the only 2 caps I saw. He might have had more, but that's the only 2 I saw. This is one I picked up because I had it when I was a kid. Well, not a kid. Back in the 90s, I had this. I remember when it come out. And at some point, I sold it or lost it or something. I don't know. So I went and picked up another copy. It is Ghost Rider number 15, the glow-in-the-dark cover. And I remember back in the day, it had a really, really good glow-in-the-dark cover. This is probably mid-90s again. And I'm pretty sure it would probably still glow real good. It looks like it does. You can still feel the stuff on there. So I hope it still glows real well. That is awesome. Next, let's see. Next, we have Iron Fist. This is back a 25-cent issue. I'm going to say probably late 70s on this one. Right there. There we go. This is I really like the character. I wish that I don't know the Netflix series. I liked it, but I feel like it could have done better with that. Since I'm not a huge fan, that was really my first really good exposure to the character. So maybe and all of my friends that love the character said that is not a real great representation of the character. So there we go. I did learn that. When slays the Scimitar. The Scimitar. Scimitar? Is that a Scimitar? Is that what that is? Oh, here's a character that I really want to complete this series. I also found the first appearance. I believe this is a 4-issue series. Well, it says so right on the cover. Number 1 in a 4-issue series. 4-issue limited series. It is Magic. And if I'm not mistaken, and Marvel guys, if I am mistaken, I apologize. But I'm pretty sure this is Colossus's sister. And I've heard nothing but great things about the character. One of my best friends, Josh from the podcast, from our podcast, he's like, dude, great character. Check her out. If you can find any books or anything, definitely check it out. So there we go. There we go. I got the first one in the 4-issue series. That's all he had. I couldn't find any more. So now I got to find the other 3 issues. Again, more stuff in that mid-90s where they made billions of books. Like this one, for example. The Uncanny X-Men. I know my buddy, he had probably 10 or 15 of these right here. At least that many. It is X-Men number 281. A New Team is Born. Had a huge stack of these. And I really love some X-Men at times. Other times, not quite as much, but I love the cover on this one. Great art. Let's see. I cannot tell who did the art on that. But good stuff back in the day. Some of the new stuff, the gold and blue, I was really into it. Now I'm kind of fading away from it. So much I didn't even get the last issue, which I kind of wish I had. But anyway, next. From Image, it is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Again, this is from the 90s, probably mid-90s also. I found issue number 2 not too long ago. So I'm hoping I can find some more of these. Maybe even some of the earlier ones also, because I really love these guys. Great series. So hope I can find more of them. I was trying to see. Oh my gosh, I can't tell who signed them right there. Who actually did it? Maybe you guys can tell me. But again, good stuff from back in the day. Okay, guys. Now we're going to our DC comics from my haul. And we start off with, this is an old issue. I think this might be as old as me. The Brave and the Bold number 102. This is back when they were 25-cent issues. Way back in the day. It is Batman and the Teen Titans. And back in the day, the Brave and the Bold comics, really good stuff. I really enjoy these. I'd like to find more of them. So that'd be great to find. And you see there's a bulldozer going right at the Teen Titans. So you got Robin, Kid Flash, and that might be Raven over here. Old school Raven, I believe. I might be wrong on that. So that's pretty cool there. Next. This is from mid-90s. So this is a cheap comic. But first friggin' issue. I got your cover enhancement right here. This is Lobo number 1. For those who don't know, back in the mid-90s, early mid-90s, maybe up through the late 90s, they had holograms, chromium foil covers, all kinds of gimmicky covers back in the day. So this is kind of his all right, fine, we'll do one too. So they put a little chromium on the cover on that one, which I thought was hilarious. And I've said this before on the podcast just the other day. Jason Momoa, who's going to be playing Aquaman coming up. I think he's going to be great as Aquaman. But look at Lobo and think about Jason Momoa. Man, I think he would have been so good as Lobo. That would have been great. But you know what? I have a feeling he's going to be knocking it out of the park as Aquaman. Can't wait to see that. But, man, if he could have played Lobo. If they ever bring Lobo out, I don't know who else they can put in there other than Momoa, because he looks great. That would have been a great look. Next, we got some of the new Teen Titans. This is from, I believe, volume 1, I think. It is issue number 31. It is a 60-cent cover. It is Raven Berserk. Raven, great character. Now that I look at this one, I'm pretty sure that the character in that other one, the Brave and the Bold, is not Raven. I don't know who that character is now. So I have to look it up and find out. But that right there, awesome cover. Awesome cover. I want to get more of that run of the new Teen Titans and this one as well. I believe this is the third volume of these. Special Crisis crossover. This is issue 13. There you got Starfire right there. Gosh, who is that character? Oh, I got Nightwing down here, and love that collar. You just gotta love that popped up collar, that ridiculous collar on there. Man, that is just ridiculous. You got Cyborg over here. Cyborg looking great. Now, I'm not sure who this is over here. There we go. And again, this character right here, I thought it was Raven, but I'm pretty sure that's not Raven, unless they changed her, which I don't think so. And back here, I'm not sure who this is either. So I have to get back into them and find out who they are. And next, we have issue 14. Right there, also part of the Crisis crossover. There we go. Fun books. Fun books. And later in the run, we have issue number 62. This is from 1990. This one right here to me looks like it's older than those last two I just showed you. But I don't know. I think it's in the same run. And we got Cyborg on there. There we go. Looks awesome. Did I say Colossus as Cyborg on that last one? I hope I didn't. I hope I said Cyborg. That was down the corner. I don't know. I know it's Cyborg. I just hope I didn't say Colossus when I was saying of Magic earlier. Next, Secret Origins. This is from 1986. They had a Secret Origins run in 2015, I believe it was. But this is the older one. We have Halo and Golden Age Batman on here. There may have been a Secret Origin even earlier than this, a run of them. I believe this is the first run of them. I'm not sure. But the ones that come out last year, I really liked. So I was glad I picked this one up too. Next, these two right here were free. He had these. He's like, you can have them. I don't want those. It is from Wonder Woman Day. DC Superhero Girls #1. No sticker, no stamp on them. I was really glad because I got one with a stamp on it and a sticker. It had a sticker on it. I don't like them when they have stickers on it, but I think they're supposed to put them on there. I'm not sure. And this is the regular Rebirth Wonder Woman #1 for Wonder Woman Day. By the way, if you have not seen the movie, it is awesome. Check out our review we did this past week on our podcast. Really good. And now we have issue number 86 from Wonder Woman. This is from, I want to say volume 2, I believe. Maybe 3. They have so many volumes of Wonder Woman. I think they're up to like 5 or 6. And this is from the mid-90s. Yeah, 94. So I would say this is probably volume 3. I think. I'm not sure. Thinking is bad for me. It's really bad for me. Next, my last few ones, I was really glad I picked these up. This one right here, if you saw my video, my top 50 comics that I owned last week. Yeah, I think it's last week or the week before last. This is one I actually had in it, and I had a chance to get another one. I was like, heck yeah, I'm getting another one. It is Injustice, Gods Among Us, Year 2, Issue 7. This is the one where Harley admits to Black Canary that she was once pregnant and she was gone away from the Joker for over a year just so Joker would not know that they had a child together. Which, wow, great story. The writing in it was great. The art was in it. It was great. The reason it came up is because Black Canary was pregnant at the time here. And so maybe at some point this story will come up in the movies, which in the in the Suicide Squad, there were a couple little things that made you think maybe that it was in there. One scene where you had Joker, you had a bunch of knives around you, but you also had a little baby outfit right there in the corner as well. So maybe a little shout out to this. Next, the Batman Adventures number 28. Old school Harley. This is probably what, 96, I believe it says. Yeah, old school Harley right here. This is when I really fell in love with the character. Paul Dini artwork on this and story on it was absolutely great. Bruce Timms as well. Back in the early 90s, the character on the TV series was awesome. Batman the animated series, when she first made her appearance, absolutely loved it. So anytime I can find some old stuff like this, I'll definitely jump on it. Speaking of which, Harley Quinn and her first series, I'm slowly trying to piece that run together, and I found issue number 6. Hey, thanks, awesome. I got Riddler in the background on there. Riddle me this, Harley Quinn. Riddle me this. Next. And funny thing is, I actually thought I had this one, but apparently I did not. This is issue number 15. These have price stickers on them, but that's not the price. They're real cheap. So I got real good deals on them. There we go. And next, issue number 18. Love this. Love that cover. Got Bizarro on there. Great looking cover. And now another series I'm trying to slowly put together. We have Gotham City Sirens, number 23. There we go. Number 25. And the last issue of this run, of this series, which I didn't even realize. I was thinking it went to 28 when I bought these. But issue number 26 was the last issue in this series. Now if I can find the last issue in the Harley Quinn series, that is impossible to find in really good shape for a decent price. It jumped way up way too fast. And the last one I picked up, really happy I got this one. It is the Suicide Squad issue 1 from 1987. The first issue of the Suicide Squad. So glad I picked that one up. It's one I've been wanting to get for a while and finally got it and had a really, really great price on it. Could not argue with it. Definitely had to pick that up. And he's got a few more that I definitely want, so I might be going back, see if I can't find some more. But again, I've got Heroes Con coming up in Charlotte, North Carolina this coming weekend, July, 17th, 18th? Whatever Saturday is. I think Saturday is July 18th. I believe that's what day it is. Then in a few weeks after that, well, about a month after that, we have Raleigh SuperCon. See what we can find there in Raleigh. There's a couple people I want to meet, and hopefully I can get some autographs and meet them, so that'd be great. And one of them is the voice of Harley Quinn in some of the video games and some of the later movies and TV shows. Tara Strong, definitely want to meet her. And what else we have? Oh yeah, the little con in San Diego coming up. San Diego Comic Con. That is July 17th, I think it is. I think that's what day we'll get there. 18th, 19th, something like that. Something like that. I just know I can't wait to get there. We're so excited about it. But keep up with our podcast. Our 1,000 subscriber giveaway is coming up soon. So definitely like, follow, subscribe. Share the videos. Let people know. Because that 1,000 should be coming up pretty soon. Most of the details will be given out on the podcast, so keep checking out that as well. But that's all I got, and you guys have an incredible day.